Okay, hello everybody. My name is Nadine, and I am going to do a reading. I'm going to go ahead and just pull a few cards for the both counterparts. I'm hoping I did one the other day for the masculine, and it was like so long. I did it in two parts because it was so long, and but it was a lot of information and a lot of insight. Um, Regarding what that group of masculines was going through. Right now, I was doing some study for like school working, but I just wanted to take a break and I just felt like doing a reading. Um, Also, I want to start off with the divine feminines, and I had this card at the top of my deck because I did a reading, or actually I didn't do a reading. I just once in a while when I feel like the need to have some kind of guidance, I will pull a card for myself, and this card came out earlier, and right now as I was reading it over, I had only read the I had only read this card. I didn't read it from the book, and I just thought I'm gonna share this. I just had a feeling that the feminines need to hear this. A lot of feminines. So this, we're just gonna start off by me reading this, and I'm gonna pull some cards. Mm, I can't say this is from the Crystal Angels Oracle cards. So it says the crystal is Sugilite, Sugilite. I hope that's the way you say it. Um, and it says own your divine power. Replace codependent people pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. So again, I pulled this for myself. I liked the title. I didn't go into it, and before I even read the book, right now I saw it and I thought I think I'm going to share this with everybody. So um, the book says here, this is a card of empowerment, reminding you that you were made in the image and likeness of God. So you have the power of God always within you. In addition, all that you've experienced in life has made you stronger. This card comes up whenever you've been giving your power away to others. Perhaps you feared that they take away something valuable if you didn't comply with their wishes. Or maybe you're codependently worried about people's opinions. This is a time for assertiveness on your part, including holding boundaries and saying no to unreasonable requests for your time, money, or other resources. Assertiveness helps you honor and follow your inner guidance, which is the path of harmony and health. Assertiveness helps you honor and follow your inner guidance, which is the path of harmony and health. Okay, so it says about Sugi Light. It reminds me of I don't know if I'm saying that right, but one of my daughters likes K-pop, so BTS is one of, and I think one of the names is Suga, and I want to say sugar like, but it's Suga. I think it's a Sugi Light. Anyway, this mineral is a beautiful lavender shade. It invokes spiritual empowerment and higher vibrations with and higher vibrations within those who wear or hold it. It invokes spiritual empowerment and higher vibrations within those who wear or hold it. Sugi light helps clear your energy and invites calmness and protection from harshness. Okay, so um, I just felt like I had to share that. Maybe somebody needs to hear that. I enjoyed it, and again, it said you grow. Um, all that you've experienced in life has made you stronger. Okay, so we know a lot of divine feminines how long this journey has been, and I heard somewhere how the feminine energy in these counterparts have a long time to to experience and work through the pain and all of the steps of ascension or of surrender also, um, and how the masculine energies um, go through it in a very short amount of time. So like I said, we've been through a lot, and it's made us stronger. My one of my videos yesterday, I have my bangs like this because I have a huge pimple right here, so I'm trying to cover it. Anyway, I think I said yesterday how we have we what the heck did I say yesterday? We we owe. I'm not gonna say we owe a lot, but our counterpart, the divine counterpart. This wire's in the way. The divine counterpart is um, responsible for a lot of our growth. Without our counterpart, and going through those very painful moments and lessons, um, I, for what, we wouldn't be at the level of spirituality that we are. I know I wouldn't. Um, at the same time, we have to learn. The card just read about boundaries. So I think there is a lot of unions coming up, and then there's a lot of masculine energies reaching out that where the feminine is kind of like not ready or not trusting, not completely trusting yet, and with good reason. If your intuition says that the masculine is not ready, then more than likely you're right, and you have to, you know, um, you have to listen to your intuition and know that um, it isn't like you're giving away your last chance, to be with them. Because what would it what would it help um, coming into union just to when you actually know they're not ready, you're just um, maybe just drawing back all the work that you've done on yourself, and just to get back into union and have the same issues because the masculine hasn't done or completed the the masculine hasn't thoroughly completed the inner work that has to be done. Okay, so I am going to pull. You know what? I am going to pull one of these ones. However, I want to work with the fairy tarot cards. Um, and then I'll pull two of those for the feminine and two for the masculine, and then I am going to pull a couple of Rider Waite cards to go with those, and then an Archangel Michael card. Okay, so just two and two for the feminine, two for the masculine. This is for um, counterparts and separation. Okay, I'm getting more comfortable with the cards. I love the message. I just pulled another one for myself from this deck, and it was like I said, it's just always something that I need to hear, and it answers my fears and my doubts, and I really need to stop doubting myself. So anyway, Spirit, I've already meditated, I've already prayed, made the intentions and everything. Spirit, allow two cards for the feminine and separation. Two cards, two messages from this beautiful deck. I love this deck. For the feminine, divine feminine and separation. Two cards for spiritual guidance. It's on our journey. What do we need to know? What do we need to work on? What do we need to be made aware of if we're not aware? The Seven of Summer. One more card. I'm glad that I'm finally comfortable with this deck in my hands, because they're like really big. They're bigger cards, not too big, but I was saying on another video how the fact that there's so many of them, they're like the size of the St. Michael cards, but there's much more. So it was hard for me to get a handle on the cards. Anyway, I do love them. See, one more card, please, for the Divine Feminine Spirit. What does the Divine Feminine and separation need to know at this point? At this point of the journey, whatever the collective is experiencing right now, the Divine Feminine. What other card? Okay, so we got our second card, and it is the Prince of Autumn. Okay, now I'm going to pull all the cards first. Now I'm going to pull 2 cards for the masculine. 2 cards for the masculine, please. What 2 cards is the Divine Masculine in the journey, on this journey, needing to hear right now? What kind of guidance can these cards give the Divine Masculine and separation? Divine Masculine and separation. I was going to put a link down below in this video of I often speak of the healing power of the violet flame, and I wanted to put a link below because I was looking up information to send somebody, and it was on the internet, not on YouTube, but on the regular internet, and it was so much information on the violet flame. And I was going to link, if anybody wants to read a little more on it. I think it is. I just really, I talk about it to everybody that I speak with, that I do card readings for, and nothing else is coming out. Why? To Divine Masculines. Come on. For the Divine Masculine, what does the Divine Masculine want to know? What are they experiencing right now? What kind of guidance can these cards show the Divine Masculine? Did I quit? Oh. I've seen other readers and say how, like, oh, they don't want to speak, or they're being quiet, but they never really experienced it, But these cards are really sticking. See, it looks so. Come on. Is this for the growth? Spirit, what is the Divine Masculine energy? Where can we help? Where can these cards, how can we send healing? What are they experiencing right now? Okay. The Two of Autumn. Okay. One more card. One more card. One more card. What is the Divine Masculine and separation? What are they experiencing right now? And where can they be guided? And the Seven of Autumn. Okay. Two of Autumn, Seven of Autumn. Okay. So I am going to pull. I'm not going to pull for each of these cards because I don't want this to be a super long video. So I'm going to pull some Rider-Waite for both of these cards together. Yesterday, all the cards tied in so, like, they all had the overall meaning of self-forgiveness for the Divine Masculine energy, and just everything tied in so beautifully. So I'm not even gonna pull like so many cards today. Plus, I haven't, this is a new deck for me, so I've done readings where kind of like the same cards came out, so I'm not familiar with all these. I want to read from the book all these card meanings. So I'm gonna put probably three energy cards for the feminine, 3 energy cards for the masculine, and I'm gonna use the my other tarot deck, the Chakra Wisdom Tarot for the masculine, and then the Rider Waite for the feminine. So, Spirit, 3 cards um to pull together these 2 fairy tarot cards. 3 energies. The Tower. What other card can you clarify guidance and what the divine feminine and separation is experiencing? Temperance. The Tower and Temperance. One more card, please. And the Ace of Swords. Okay? And then we'll use the other tarot deck, the Chakra Tarot. 3 cards for the masculine separation. So we have 3 cards to show the energies that work with these cards for the masculine and separation. Justice. Ten of Wands. Maybe they had the Ten of Wands yesterday too. And the Queen of Cups. Justice, 10 of Wands, and Queen of Cups. And then we will pull one Archangel Michael card. Okay. I love working with Archangel Michael. And just before I started this video, I asked for, like I said, I asked for another card, and it was not even from his deck, and it was from the fairy deck, and he came out in it, and I was like, oh my partner. I work very closely with Archangel Michael. All the archangels are wonderful guys, and again, everybody can call on all of them. Okay, so Archangel Michael, can you give us one advice card for the feminine, divine feminine, for separation at this time? One message to close out these energy spread. Honor and trust. Honor and trust your feelings. Honor and trust your feelings. And one for the divine masculine. I was thinking that kind of goes with the card that I opened up, that I said that I felt the need to share, because it's like honor yourself, honor yourself, honor your boundaries, believe in yourself, believe in your powers, honor and trust your feelings, believe. It says, what did the card read? That we are made in the likeness of God, so it's time to step into our power and believe in ourselves. I was talking to somebody today, and They were sharing a story about purchasing a car and how um, they weren't sure about it, but listening to your intuition and going with that gut feeling right away and not questioning it, because once you once you start questioning your the first feeling, the first time you have your first thought, your first inkling, and that feels or leads you in a direction, and then when you start second guessing, and then you start doubting. Oh, what the your mind starts going away. What about this? What about that? What if this? That's your ego. I read that, or I heard that on the video. I can't remember where, and I'm sorry that I always share this information, and I don't want to other I don't want to. I'm not purposely not stating the other sources. I just I get this information, I recall it, and I want to share it. But Michael, one card for the divine masculine spread here. Which one card can we go ahead and try that spread up?